Hello, hello, hello. Hi there. Hi, everyone. How are you? welcome to another Ielts journey with Fabi. Okay, I'm just going to give a few minutes for people to join me here. Some people are already joining me. That's awesome. All right, guys. So just go ahead and tell me, where are you watching this from? Can you tell me where you're watching this from? Let's see who's gonna be the winner today. Last time we had a new place. We had Portugal. Yeah, first time we had Portugal in. All right, okay. So well, wait people to for people to join. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Fabi. I'm an English teacher here in Brisbane, Australia, and here I teach English at colleges and also universities. But what I do most of my time is help people get the score they need on the IELTS test and do the test only once. Okay. No one should be doing the IELTS test more than once. All right. So, and here in this lives IELTS journey with Fabi, we talk about everything and anything about the IELTS test. And I also share lots of strategies so I can help you get the score you need. All right. Okay. Someone said I have attempted 5 times. Okay. The North Star. Can you tell me a little bit more about what happened? 5 times a lot. Can you just tell me a little bit more about that? The North Star? Okay, just tell me a little bit about what happened. I'm really worried about you now. Okay, just I'll wait for your message. Okay, the North Star. Yes, yes. So just tell me a little bit. Okay, if you could tell me what score you need. Also when you're doing the test. So, sorry, no, just tell me what score you need. All right. Your English level, and also can you please tell me if you're doing academic or general? Okay. Wow, you got 8.5 in listening. Amazing. So the North Star, what's your biggest problem then? Can you tell me what your biggest problem is? Is it writing, listening? No, listening is not. You just said. Uh-huh. While we wait for the North Star to answer, guys, we can just go ahead and tell me where you're watching this from. The biggest from is speaking and writing. Yes. So yeah, the North Star. So is anyone helping you with the IELTS test? Because guys, think about it, right? When it comes to listening and reading, okay, it's quite easy to study by yourselves because you do the test, then you can check your score, okay, and then you know your score, right? And then if you're not improving, then the best thing to do is to ask for help, okay, and get some strategies. However, with speaking and writing, you need someone to check your writing and your speaking and let you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, okay? So I have scored speaking 7.5 and 7, okay? You study by yourself. Writing, you scored 7. Okay. So North Star, what score do you need then? Okay. So if you're getting 7s, it seems to me that you know how the test works. Okay. So my advice would be maybe you have to study a little bit more English. Oh, you need 7.5. Okay. All right. So first of all, I think you should ask for help because maybe there's one thing that you're not doing in the speaking part and the writing part that if you just get someone to look at your writing or listen to you speak, okay, then you will be able to improve that. And then you get your score. Or maybe you're just making too many mistakes, English mistakes. Okay. All right. So maybe that's your problem. That's my personal opinion. If you want, you can send me a DM. Okay, North Star. Yeah, send me a direct message and we can chat. Okay, because to me, I feel that I've been trying to get in touch with you to help me figure it out. You've been trying? Okay, send me a DM. Send me a DM here, okay? Yes, guys, sometimes I don't get the notifications when I've never spoken to you before. I get a message, but I don't get a notification. So I try my best to check, but sometimes okay, I can see that, okay? So North Star, DM me please. All right, guys. Yeah. So I've been better at checking the requests. I don't know if you have that. So my Instagram, I have like four different things, you know, and then I have to check the request one. Now I know. All right. So North Star, please send me a message, okay, and we can figure that out. Because I think you're on the right track. Because if you're getting the high scores, you're on the right track. Maybe it's just one tiny little thing that you need to adjust. Okay, guys. And I've helped so many people who came to me just like this. Fabi, I've done it 5 times. What do I do? Okay. You just done this Monday. Okay. So, North Star. So, as soon as you get your score, okay, send me a message either with, yay, I got my score, or no, I didn't get my score. Okay. Yeah. And guys, so I'm trying my best to help the North Star here. Okay. But sometimes a little bit hard, especially because this case is very specific. So I'd have to listen to him speak. I'd have to look at his writing, to give him proper feedback. Okay. However, okay, guys, if you need help with the IELTS test, if you go to the link in the bio, if you're watching me on YouTube or if you're watching me on Instagram, okay, if you go to the link in the bio on Instagram, all right, you can click there and you will be able to sign up for an event, okay, IELTS Booster. And in this event, I will share with you lots of strategies and lots of things you can do to do the IELTS test only once. Okay. Yes, not stars. So sounds like a plan. Okay, let's do that then. All right. Yeah, guys, because I try my best to help you guys here, but sometimes I do need to, talk to you privately, and yeah, and then I can help you properly. Okay. So, and then he said, in the writing, I feel I'm unable to fully develop the ideas, and you also run out of ideas. The thing, yeah. So I have a strategy for that. But it's too long. I can tell you here, guys. Like, sorry. It's just, yeah, we have to talk. The North Star, we have to talk. Okay, guys. So unfortunately, I can't do that here because it's not the right place and moment. Okay, there's so much I can say to you guys here. But if you get in touch with me, I will be able to tell you more. Okay. And guys, one of the things you can do if you are suffering, just like North Star, guys, I don't want you to do the test 5 times. I don't, really don't. Okay. I want you to go to the link in my bio, click there, and join the event. Join the event, guys. That's your first step to your IELTS success. Just go there, click, okay, and then I'll tell you what you have to do. Okay, so you don't have to think about anything. I'll tell you what you have to do. Okay, so there's another message here. All right, and then sorry. We'll get in touch and I'll definitely let you know what my results are for the test. Thank you. Yes, Drew. Oh, you already joined the event. Cool. You already joined the event. That's nice. Cool. Yay. Okay, yeah, yeah. And guys, like I'm here, okay, to help you get the score you need and do the test only once. All right, guys. Yeah. So no one should be doing the IELTS test more than once, in my opinion. Yeah. All right. So North Star, get in touch. Okay. And we can chat. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Any more questions? Any more questions? Thank you for sharing that also, North Star. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay. I think that we help people when we share things, right? Especially here. No more questions. Great. Yeah. So I feel that when we share, all of these things, I feel that we help people. Okay. If we share the good things, the bad things, our problems, I always tell my students, like, if you have a question, just maybe put the question in the community, ask the question why we are doing something, because maybe your question is also someone else's question. And usually it is the case. All right, guys, usually it is the case. Cool. Nice. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay. So, sorry. Back. Okay. So, um, and then North Star said, I'm looking forward to getting the desired score and working with you. Me too. Me too, North Star. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. So today, today we are going to talk about, what you can do with the IELTS test. Okay. So today we're going to talk about that. You're welcome, North Star. I said thank you. You're welcome. All right. So Um, today we're gonna talk about what you can do with the IELTS test. Okay, guys. So there are so many things you can do with the IELTS test, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. Okay, and one thing that some people forget sometimes is the fact that in the end of the day, you don't want the IELTS test. Okay, you want something else. Like, actually, North Star, you didn't tell me why you're doing the IELTS test. And just told me your score. Can you tell me if you're doing academic or general, and what score you need? Okay. So yeah, so guys, you don't want the IELTS test. You want something else. Okay. And sometimes I feel that people, they fixate on the IELTS test. IELTS, 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 IELTS. And it's not the IELTS test that you need. You need something else. Okay. The IELTS test is just a step for you to get to where you want to be, or to get to what you want to do. Okay. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. All the possibilities. Okay. And I would like to share with you also some of the scores that you need and all of that. But I'm not an expert, okay, and it changes, but I'll try my best to help you with that too, okay? Okay, so North Star is attempting the general for immigration. Okay, where are you going to, North Star? Can you tell us which country you're going to? Canada, Australia, UK? Just let us know what you're going to. All right. Okay, cool. So let's get started. Okay, so most people, so North Star said, he wants to go to Canada. Okay, he needs, look at that, he needs 8.5 in listening, 8 in reading, and writing and speaking 7.5. That's a really high score. North Star. Okay, really, really high score. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with North Star's example. Okay. One of the reason he's taking the IELTS test is for immigration purposes, right? Okay. Immigration purposes. Okay. So lots of people would take let me just write it here. Okay. I'm gonna write move to another country. Okay. So one of the main reasons why people are doing the IELTS test is to move to another country, right? Okay. So um I think I'm going to sneeze. Sometimes this makes me sneeze. 1 second. Wait. No, I don't think I am. Sometimes the smell of the pen makes me sneeze. It's crazy. Okay, so so sometimes people do the IELTS test to move to another country, right? Oh my god. Okay. And then one of the countries, common countries, just like North Star, Canada, right? Or Australia, just like me. Okay. And also the UK. All right. Okay. So for Canada, it looks like the scores are quite high. Okay. The scores are quite high in Canada. But then for Australia, okay, uh, I've seen people who needed 4.5 and I've seen people who needed 7. So it varies a lot, okay? But for immigration, you probably need the general IELTS test, okay? The general, just like North Star, okay? So I have a few messages here, but just catch up with the messages here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. So North Star is telling me about his scores. Okay. Listening 7.5, reading 8. Okay. Yeah. So you just need that half a point in writing. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah. So so yeah. So move to another country. Okay. And yeah, so that's one of the reasons why people need the IELTS test. Okay. So if you're thinking about moving to another country, you have to do the IELTS test. Okay, guys. So that's one of the things that you need. Okay. And again, guys, you're watching me on Instagram. If you want to see the board, go to YouTube, type Fabi English, and you can see the board. Okay, guys. Or you can watch this later on YouTube. All right. Okay. So yeah, so the scores that people need, okay, they vary. Okay. So here in Australia, for example, I was helping a couple, right? And I think that the husband, he was going to do the test, he needed a 6, but the wife needed 4.5. Okay. Yeah. So, but it's for the same reason. So it might change. It might change. Okay. Hello, I'm Jonathan again. Greetings from Costa Rica. I love your English. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Hi there. Okay. And then that's it. Okay. So, guys, so it depends on what you need. Okay. But just bear in mind, if you're thinking about moving to another country, if English is spoken in this country, like for example, Canada, Australia, and the UK, you probably need the IELTS test. Okay. And you're probably going to do the general test. Okay. But the score you need will vary. Okay. Like I just mentioned now, a couple, the main applicant for the visa needed a 6 and the secondary applicant needed a 4.5. Okay, so it varies. Okay, so that's one of the reasons, and it's the same as not North Star here. Okay, so he's the one doing the IELTS test. Okay, cool. Now another reason, okay, for us to be doing the IELTS test. The other reason is it's recognized internationally. Okay, nationally. So the IELTS test is a test that is recognized internationally. What does it mean? It means that it doesn't matter where you go in the world, 99% of the people, they will know what the IELTS test is. Okay. There are lots of exams out there. Okay. The IELTS test is the one that is the most recognized. Okay, guys. So if you do the IELTS test, you're cool. Okay. So people come, oh, Fabi, which test should I do? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll go, okay, what do you need? What are the requirements? Okay, so what are the requirements? Okay, so that's something that you guys should think about. Okay, and if you want to do a test that everyone will go, or go like, oh, yeah, I know this test, IELTS. Okay, internationally recognized. Oh, good. Another reason, okay, another good thing about the IELTS test. Okay, then, okay, okay. Another reason why people are doing the IELTS test, education abroad, not just education, right? Oops. Oh, education abroad. So, if you want to study in a different country, you need the IELTS test. So, again, Canada, Australia, UK, you need it. Okay. However, I have helped some students, okay, who were moving to Europe. Germany, Spain, okay? And at these universities, they needed, okay, they were going to have classes in English. So they needed to prove their English. So even if you're thinking about studying in a country where English is not the main language, you might need to do the IELTS test. Okay. So if you're thinking about studying abroad, think about the IELTS test. Okay, because you probably need it. But why? You say, oh, why do I need to do the IELTS test? Okay, so just think about it. You're going to go to a different country, okay, to study, and the lessons will be in English. So the university just wants to be sure you'll be able to follow, okay? Because just imagine if you've been to university, do you remember what it was like? Lots of information, lots of notes. You have to assessment, you have assignments, okay? And you have to have the good level of English that will be enough. Okay, so you can understand everything. All right, so if you're thinking about studying abroad, you have to think about the IELTS test too. Okay, and again, guys, the IELTS test is a step so you can get to your main goal. Maybe your main goal is to do university. Okay, so get a degree abroad, or your main goal is to do a PhD, a master's abroad. Okay, so that could be these are the reasons. And then we think about how we get there. IELTS test is a step so you can get there. Okay. And again, the scores vary. Okay. Here in Australia, for example, there is a course called VET. Okay. Where you learn a profession. Okay. For example, if you want to study, let's say I have a student who recently, I think it was carpentry. Some of these courses, I think she needed a 5, and then another student needed a 6. But if you want to be a nurse, 7. Okay. That's why it's so important to know what you want to do and know your score. Yesterday, a former student called me and she was like, oh, Fabi, I need this, I need that, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. So you do your test. And then what score did you get? And she told me. So what score do you need now? She's like, oh, I think it's this score. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang up now, okay? And when you know your score, you come back and tell me, because it's hard for me. It was hard for me to help her because she didn't know what score she needed. Like, oh, I think it's this, but could be that. I was like, okay, find out, and then we talk again. Okay, guys. So knowing the score you need is the first step. Okay, because if you don't know the score you need, it's gonna be very hard for you to know how close you are to your goal. Okay. And again, because it varies. PhD, 7. Okay. But there are some masters that is like 6, sometimes 6.5. Okay. So if you want to study abroad, okay, you need the IELTS test. All right. And the scores vary a lot. So just make sure you know the score that you need. Okay. And if you want to study abroad, you have to do the academic IELTS. Okay, guys. So you have to do the academic IELTS. All right. It's not the general. You have to do academic. Okay. And I think already did live on the difference between academic in general. Okay. So you can go over YouTube and you can find it there. All right. Cool. Now, the next one is ha ha ha. I'm going to tell you now. This is kind of new to me. Okay. So, did you know that you can actually get a better job if you do the IELTS test? Did you know you can get a better job? How come, Fabi? Yes. So, thing is, nowadays, okay, let's say you have a job, but you're looking for another job, right? And then you go over here in Australia, it's called Seek. So you go to seek.com.au and you look at the job lists, right? So nowadays, people, some employers, okay, some institutions, they are writing, okay, level of English, IELTS 6. They don't say anymore upper intermediate, pre-intermediate, intermediate, advanced. They don't say that anymore. They will say the score you need on the IELTS test so you can apply for the job. I think last year I helped a student and he said, I have to do the IELTS test because I want to change my job. And basically, every job that is interesting for me, they're asking for the IELTS, 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 IELTS 6, IELTS 6, IELTS 6. And he didn't even know what IELTS was. And then I helped him and he got the score and then he changed jobs. Okay. So nowadays, and again, guys, remember what I said, the first thing I said, it's at an exam that is recognized internationally. Okay, so all over the world, people know what the IELTS is. So you know when you say on your CV, advanced English, right? That's not enough anymore for some places. Okay, you have to prove that you are advanced. So what people are doing, what employers are doing, they're just saying, okay, you need IELTS 5. Oh, you need IELTS 6. IELTS 6 seems to be what people are asking for nowadays. Okay, guys. So IELTS 6. Okay. So if you want a better job, more job opportunities. Okay, guys. So maybe doing the IELTS test, it's good too. Okay. Good idea. And I think that you could do the general for this one. I don't think there's a big difference. I think that whoever's hiring you just want to see like IELTS 6. And the same student, he said that I think he said on his CV that he didn't have the score yet, but I think he was studying for the test, right? And then I think the employer actually, during the interview, he said, oh, okay, you haven't got your score yet, but you're studying for the IELTS, right? Like, yeah, I'm studying. It's like, okay, let's have the interview in English. He was like, what? But he did quite well because he was already um started. Okay, he already started working. Okay, so someone said, hello, your content is amazing. Sorry, your content is amazing. I learned so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. I try to do amazing things for you guys. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. And guys, if you want to see, and again, if you want to see something specific, okay, something different, just let me know. Okay. I have lots of ideas, not enough time always. Okay. But yeah, thank you very much for that. Thank you. All right. Okay. So if you need a better job, yeah. So IELTS test, way to go. Okay, guys, way to go. All right, cool. Then another one. Another one. And this is kind of something that I always knew about it, but students are saying that too. I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Another reason why you should be thinking about doing the IELTS test is personal development. Development. Oh my God. Development. Okay. So, personal development. What? Are you saying that I'm going to improve myself if I do the IELTS test? Yes. Okay, guys. So, studying for an exam can be something that you will. It's a different experience, okay, when you're studying for an exam. I always say that about Cambridge exams, okay, because when you study, for example, for a Cambridge exam, I do feel that you change the way that you see English, okay, my personal opinion. But you can do the same with the IELTS test, okay. And lots of people, they say, oh my God, some people say, oh, everyone says that the IELTS test is hard, okay, and that's why I want to do it, because I want a challenge. That's a way to improve yourself, okay. But again, lots of people want to do and find the easy way. But again, I'm not gonna say that the IELTS test is easy or hard, okay. I just feel that actually, I had this conversation with a student last week and with another student the week before. So last week, I was talking to some students, and then I told them, I said, look, if you want the score, if you want a score on the IELTS test, you might not get it. However, if you want to improve your English, improve yourself, you definitely get it. Okay. And why is that? So, guys, again, the end of the day, you don't want the score, you want something else. Let's say, again, you're going to do the IELTS test to get a better job. Okay. Let's say that you focus too much on the test and you forget about your English. You get your job, you get the IELTS test. get the job. And then what happens? You can't perform because your English is still very low. Okay. So, again, studying for the IELTS test and improving your English, it's a whole process. Okay. And that with my students, I help them, with that process. And then when you get there, okay, you have a better English, you have your score, and you're ready for the next step in your life. Okay. And to achieve your dreams and all of that. Okay. And I just helped the student. She had done the IELTS test 7 times before I started helping her. And then when we started working together, she had, I think, a month. Otherwise, she'd have to go back to her country. Okay. And then she booked 3 tests, one after the other. And then she managed to get her score the second try. And then she did the third one. And then the third one was even better. Okay. And then after I talked to her, she said, oh my God, just studying, really studying for the IELTS test and studying English together was a different experience. She said, I changed. I changed the way I look at English. I changed the way I talk to people. And you change, guys. So, personal development. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. And some people, they get very anxious during tests too. And that's another thing that you have to work on. Just imagine that, oh, I'm always anxious. I'm always nervous. But you have to control that for your test too. So you learn so much. Okay, guys. Sometimes I say that half of my job is being a psychologist sometimes. To help students, which is true, but it is true. Okay. And I'm happy to do that because you guys need it. Okay. Yeah. So I say 50% English. Okay. And then the other 50% like mindset. All right. Good, good. Okay, cool. Now, let's do one more. Let's do one more. The next one is, let me see my list. I think that's it. Oh yeah, we already talked about oh yes, 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 yes. Getting a visa. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh my god. North Star said that his scores are out. North Star, tell us. What did you get? What did you get? Tell us, tell us, tell us. Okay, guys, let's wait. Let's wait. What score did you get? I'm waiting. Okay, I'm gonna get some water now. What was your score, man? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Remember, guys, he needed 8 in speaking. I'm sorry, 8 in reading, 8 in listening, and 7.5 in writing, and 7.5 in speaking. Does he need my help now or no? Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. North Star, tell us. There's a delay, guys. There's a delay. Oh, I can't do anything anymore. I have to wait for his car. Sorry. Da, 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 da. I love when students tell me their scores. Oh my God. He got the score. Woohoo! You don't need my help. Damn it. Listening 9. Amazing, Not Star. Listening 9. Reading 8.5. Good. Very good. And then writing 7.5. Woohoo! And speaking 7. But didn't you need 7.5 in speaking? Or 7 is okay for you in speaking? Tell me. Amazing, man. That's so good. Congratulations. Congratulations. Still send me a message so we can talk. So just tell me. I thought you needed 7.5 in speaking. True. Just tell me. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. Okay, you want to try again. All right. It's okay. Okay, you want to try again. Cool. Okay. I can help you. Yeah. So again, so your problem is speaking. Actually, send me a DM. I already have something I want to tell you. Okay. I have something that's really going to help you. Okay. Yes, please get in touch. Get in touch. I have something I want to tell you. I have a plan for you already. Yeah. Every time you guys tell me this, I make a plan in my head. It's like, bloop, 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 I have a plan. Okay, please get in touch. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. So let's just revise what we talked about today. So just what you can do with the IELTS test. And remember, the IELTS test is a step, okay, to get into whatever you want to do in the future. Okay, so one reason to do the IELTS test is internationally recognized. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you go in the world, people will know what the IELTS test is. So that's a great exam to do. Second reason, you increase your education opportunities, meaning that if you have the IELTS test, you can study in sorry, at lots of different places. Okay, so but of course you have to check where you want to study. Okay, what you want to do, and then oops, okay, sorry guys, I just saw something here. So where you want to study, okay, what do you want to do, and then you check your score. Okay, and if you weren't going to study, you're probably going to do the academic test. Okay, improve job prospects, so you can get a better job if you have the IELTS test. Nowadays, lots of employers are requiring an IELTS score to prove your English even before you apply for a job. Okay, so that's something else that we have to think about. Okay, personal development, as I mentioned before. Okay, guys, so just studying for the IELTS test, okay, can be an achievement. Okay, in the process of studying, you learn more English, and that will help you in your future. All right, okay. I know some of you get in touch with me and say, "Oh, Fabi, I have to do the IELTS test in 1 month." Okay, I have to do the IELTS test in 1 month. So, and then I don't have enough time. I just want the score. Okay. I don't think this is the best way. Okay, guys. I think you should start preparing a bit in advance. Okay. So you can actually improve your English, because sometimes you have your score. Okay. So let's say that, you studied, and then on the day of the test you got a good topic, and then you got the score you need, but then your English is still very poor, and then you go to job interviews and you don't perform well and you don't get a job. Okay, so let's just prepare ourselves here, okay, for the future, right? And then maybe study some English, and then we can work towards not only your goal of the score you need, but also of a better job. Okay, or performing well in university, because sometimes people get the score and then they go to uni and they're lost. I've helped so many people, guys, who were at uni and were underperforming just because their English were still very poor. Okay, so if you start the process while you're studying for the IELTS test, it will be much easier for you. Okay, cool. And of course, you can get a visa. We talked about visa, right? That immigration. Okay, yeah. So at least here in Australia, right? Let's say that you study something here, okay, and then you do the test to get into uni or to do a course, and then when you finish the course, you have to do the test again to get a different visa. Okay, so for visa purposes, you need the IELTS test, okay, for different types of visa also. All right, good, good. Yes, all good. Okay. So before I go, if you have any more questions, you can pop the questions in. Okay, guys. But before I go, tomorrow we're going to have an extra live. Yes, 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 yes. So tomorrow we are going to have our first feedback day. Tomorrow I will be inviting someone to join me live to do a speaking test. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So I hope I'll see you there. Okay, there, here, maybe here. So I hope I'll see you. Okay, and I'm going to be helping someone with a speaking test. How cool is that? Pretty cool, huh? And also, guys, if you need help with the IELTS test, okay, go. If you're watching me on YouTube, go to Instagram. I know I'm sending you to different places. I know, I know. If you're on Instagram, I send you to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I send you to Instagram. Okay. But it's quite easy, right? You're on your phones, aren't you? So if you just go to my Fabi English on Instagram, okay, click on the link in the bio. Okay, because I have a special event coming. So if you need help with the IELTS test, if you need more information about the IELTS test, if you're stuck with the IELTS test, if you've never done the IELTS test, this event is for you. Okay, so go to my bio there, click on the link. There'll be heaps of information there. Okay, but again, guys, if you have any question, send me a message. All right, good, good. Any other questions for me before I go? Any more questions? No, nothing else. All right. I guess I'm going to head out now, but I'll be back tomorrow with feedback day. All right. Okay. See you guys. Bye.